Okay, so what are throw angles in table tennis? In simple words, a throw angle is the trajectory that the ball flies off from your racket when you play your stroke. For instance, when you play your topspin, a high throw angle rubber will propel the ball higher and a low throw angle rubber will propel the ball lower. For example, in this diagram, you can see that the ball launches in different trajectories depending on the throw angle of the rubber. To get a proper grasp on this concept, we have to understand what affects the throw angle of a rubber. So in most cases, the throw angle is decided by the spin to speed ratio of the rubber. For example, the 𝗕𝗲𝗿𝗃𝗲 𝗦𝗲𝗄's speed is about here and the spin is about here, whereas the 𝗕𝗲𝗿𝗃𝗲, the spin's about here and the speed's about here. So in this case, the 𝗕𝗲𝗿𝗃𝗲 will have a high throw angle and the evolution 𝗕𝗃 will have a low throw angle. So traditionally, spin-oriented rubbers have a higher throw angle than the ones that are speed-oriented. However, there are some outliers, like the 𝗕𝗃𝗃 𝗁𝗃. The hard and tacky top sheet of the 𝗕𝗃𝗃 𝗁𝗃 allows for a low and spinny ball. But the real question is, which player should use which throw angle? Top Chinese players like 𝗲𝗁, Wang Liqing and Zhang Zhike use very hard rubbers with very low throw angles. The problem with hard and tacky rubbers is that they require a really strong foundation and great technique to use fully. Often it takes years upon years to fully master the use of the 𝗕𝗃𝗃 𝗁𝗃. On the other hand, top German players like Timo Boll, 𝗕𝗫𝗄 and Patrick Francisco use very high throw angle rubbers like the 𝗕𝗫𝗄 𝗁𝗁𝐶. The throw angle on 𝗲𝗁 and other Chinese players' rubbers is very low. That's why they have to use a lot more upward motion compared to the German players. 𝗕𝗫𝗄, who uses 𝗕𝗫𝗄 𝗁𝗁𝐶 on his forehand, has a much more forward technique compared to 𝗲𝗁. So if you've been using a high throw angle rubber like 𝗕𝗫𝗄, 𝗕𝗫𝗄 𝗁𝗁𝐶 or 𝗕𝗫𝗄, and you're switching to something like the evolution 𝗕𝗃 or the 𝗕𝗃𝗃 𝗁𝗃, that might require some subtle bad angle changes and some adjustments to your technique. Alright, for the rest of the video, I'll put clips of 𝗲𝗁 and 𝗕𝗫𝗄 playing the forehand topspin. You'll be able to compare their techniques.